What's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Inside Jokes RV. This is yours truly, Joe Shelton. Hey, this is a DIY project. Let's get into it. All right, when I took my RV trip to South Carolina about a year ago, I noticed when I went back, I was looking at some old videos and pictures, I noticed that my leveling jacks were extended more than I would like for them to be extended to level the RV. So I started looking into the, they call them Anderson jacks, or pads that you put on your leveling that sort of shorten the distance from your jacks, have to come down, especially in a great distance, get your RV leveled. So I started looking at those. These, I'll put a picture right here. These are a common one that a lot of people have, but those are $50 each. So you're looking at, you know, $200 for a set of 4, but a lot of people saying they don't last that long. So $200 for those. I was like, Then they have the snap-on pads that you actually snap right onto your leveling jacks. And that's sort of, you know, if you're on concrete or at an RV park somewhere, you don't want to damage the concrete or scratch up the concrete. So those sort of give a cushion from your RV making damage to concrete pads, and sort of a wider base if you're on maybe a gravel. Those are about $30 or $40 each. So you're still talking a couple of $100 or so for a set of 4. But the problem with those, they don't give you that space. They don't shorten the length that your jack has to come out. So, y'all know me, I'm a DIY guy. So I went on to YouTube, I searched DIY leveling jacks, pads, and I came across this guy's video right here. I put it right here. If you want more detailed of the plans of how he went about did it, you can watch this video. I'm doing that same plan. A couple of things that I'm doing different, I'll explain it at the end. This is a 4x6x8, so I need to make 11¼ inch cut. Let's show you how these things gonna be pieced together. Got those 2 right there. I'll drill those down like that. Once you flip them over, drill those 2 like that. That's your jack block, jack stand. This is treated wood. One thing I did different with the guy's video, he used some regular interior screws, but I'm using, this is pressure treated wood. So I'm using screws that are meant for pressure treated wood. All right, let's get these attached. All right, gotta move down to a more solid surface here. So let's get these lined up as best as we can. All right, that looks pretty good. That was the hard part of all of that. I've got all 4 blocks assembled. Now let's throw some paint on them. Got them all painted. You might ask, why green? Because that was the color that I had in my shed from a previous project. So green it is. I don't think you necessarily have to paint these because the wood is pressure treated, but hey, what the heck, it's there. All right, so we got 2 more steps left on these, and let's get to them. The previous guy, the video that I got this idea from, for his side, he used something called a horse mat. He got it at Tractor Supply. It's like a thicker foam. I got this basic foot mat, put it in front of the door. It's a little rubber coating, got a little cloth on that side, and I think that'll do just enough to coat to protect anything if you're putting it on like a concrete pad or something. I think that this would do the job just as well. And then of course, I can always take this off and go back if I see that this is wearing out. But I think this is gonna do good, and it was only $10. All right, let's get this installed. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. 4 leveling jack blocks. Not gonna win a beauty contest like the other guy. He took a little more time. He sanded and made sure the cuts were everything was even and all that good. But you know, nobody's gonna see these but me, and that's when I'm setting up. So I think these would definitely get the job done. Now, the only negative I could say about these compared to the other things like the little can things, 8 to 10 pounds. For each of those. So it's bulky and it's heavy. But when you compare the cost of the little can like things, look like flower pots, they're $50 each, so that's $200. So this total cost me, let me do the math in my head, so let's say $70 for this. And for me, that's well worth it. It's a project, something you do personally your own. Some you say, hey, I made those because I'm a handy guy. I like to build stuff. So it's well worth it to say how I made those. Okay, instead of just going to the store and buying something and making somebody else a billionaire. But this is it. So leave me a comment. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all on the next one. All right, peace. Fantastic. And you can see how much, that's about 8 inches that jack didn't have to come out. Let's take a look at another one. This is the passenger side rear, front passenger side, driver side rear, and driver side front.